Hello, my peachy peeps. I'm so excited to have you here. And just a second, this is Krista that I've been telling you guys about, and
Hello.
I'm going to pull this up on my phone so that I can see when people are here because I've learned I don't always see it over here. So let me do that real quick. Good morning. Oh, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Uh, where am I at? Hmm. Let's see. Oh, there we are. All right. All right. Oh, there we are. Okay. All right. I'll set that up there and then that way I can see. I'm learning all kinds of new little tricks to make things easier for me. All right. So while we're waiting on everybody to get here, and when you get here, please just say something in the comments, say hello, let us know that you're here. And like I said, that the people, good. Hello, Norma Jean. How are you? And so as people are popping in, I want you to know that, somebody in the Make Lasting Change group gets the opportunity to get a mini session with Krista, so which I'm super excited. I can't wait to watch. But if you do not want to be on camera and get this session, then you can just, there's going to be a time I'll tell you what to post so that you are in the running, and just don't post that. So I don't want you to think that you can't participate and talk and do all those things, ask questions that it will make you be in the running to be on camera. And, that's not true. So no worries about that. But Krista, I was sharing earlier today. Who is that? I need I don't know who that is. Oh, that's well, it's funny, Norma Jean. I can't see your name up there, so it is Norma Jean. She said she needs a session. Her aura is a mess. Oh, perfect. I love that. All right, so um, I was sharing earlier today and yesterday that I took the ebook that Krista graciously offered me and was doing some tidying up around my house just because it was like, oh, I know I need to do this. And it already feels different in the house. I even rearranged my living room and did different things to kind of, change things around. But I'll share, I actually rearranged my office, walked out of the room, come back and said, oh, hell, I don't like it. So I moved it all back. I just tidied it up.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So if you want to, I know we're early on, so we're still waiting on people to get here, but do you want to kind of share a little bit, or maybe let's wait just a minute and see. Um, let's see. Checking that off. All right. So the I had Krista on my podcast. I was super excited as we were talking because I kind of knew a little bit about what she did from her filling out her form and everything. But I was blown away with everything that we talked about on the podcast. And so some people had asked to listen to the podcast, and I had sent that to them. So if you want to just take a minute and kind of introduce yourself a little bit and tell everybody, how you got started with this and what doing this means to you.
So, hello everyone. I'm Krista. Thank you so much, Vicki, for having me. That podcast was definitely one for the books, Vicki. It was a lot of fun. So, so on a personal level, I am a mom of two little girlies. I have a 3-year-old, almost 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old. So I've got my hands full. And I also have this new business, Heart Race Homes. So this business is all about helping people connect to the energy of their home, uplifting the energy of their home so that they can uplift themselves and live that really fulfilled life. So my vision and my purpose with this business is to help people feel more connected, to feel more held in their homes, and to use these mundane tasks that we all have to do anyways to really spark new energy and new flow in our homes. So it's something I love that you said like feng shui with a twist. It really is. I love feng shui, and I really enjoy practicing and putting some of the rituals into play in our house. But it's quite different what I do. It's maybe a little bit less, there's less rules, there's less, rigidity. It's very much a flow and an intuitive process for me. So yeah, I started this business just last year actually. And it's very new. So that's why I say when I have my 2 girlies and then this new business, it's like now I've got 3 babies to nurture. So yeah.
And just really quick,
but my
anybody
intention
that can relate to this, that they've got a lot of hats in the fire, so to speak, or on your head. Just put a me in the comments if you can relate, because I know I can relate, because I've got so many things that I'm working on at the same time. And I even made a mistake earlier today when I was sending somebody an email about a time that we were going to be, hello, Lynn, at a time that we were going to be meeting for our podcast, and I put the wrong time. And so they reached back out, and I said, okay, I can do one thing really, really well, 2, not so much. So I have to focus on that right there. So I can relate. So hopefully other people can relate too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. It was just all of a sudden.
It's so true. And I actually do, because this business is so new, I do work other small jobs too. So my plate is definitely full. But my goal really is to be at home with my girls and raise them and do this business at home, all while helping other people and really uplifting everyone. So but I got started last year, and it really came out of this inspiration from feng shui and this inspiration of being a new parent to 2 children, where the house just started to get more stuff and get a little bit less controlled and a little bit less clean, and things were starting to build on top of each other, and I could feel my energy, especially as a new mom, just starting to bubble up a little bit. So it really was birthed out of that place of wanting to help people feel more at ease, like I do when I'm able to, move through the things that I like to move through to set the energy in our house.
Yeah, perfect. And just as a reminder to everybody that's there, make sure you say hello in the comments, so that not only do I see you on the camera, but we can see you on here. Oh, interesting. I can see you on my phone, and then your comments up here. But so you're here, we got you. And the thing is that I want to remind everybody that one of the amazing things that Krista's going to do, and in a moment, we're just trying to give a little bit more people to a chance to pop on. But the thing is that she's going to be gifting an amazing mini session to one person that's a member of the Lasting Change community. And this is being streamed out in different places. And there's an Eventbrite thing that's out there. So I don't know where everybody's coming from. But the Lasting Change community are the ones that get to be in the running for that. And so if you're commenting, it doesn't mean you're going to end up being drawn onto the screen or anything like that. I'm going to have a hashtag for you to share in the comments. And when you do, then you'll be put in the running for being on the winner of this amazing gift that she's honoring us all with. And I hope you guys appreciate it, because she doesn't have to do this. She's just doing this out of the goodness of her heart and the fact that she loves doing this so much. So if you could kind of tell us a little bit, one of the things that was fascinating to me was, and I think I mentioned it to you on the podcast, that when you were saying that you could do this on Zoom, then I was thinking, well, do people have to walk around with their phone and show you their space? And you said, no, they don't have to do that at all. And it was like, I don't get that. So can you explain a little bit about, because you intuitively and your energetics and all that stuff, but why do you not have to see their space? What is that about?
So I think that's where the difference between feng shui and what I'm practicing, which I'll call home energetics, there's no rules. And so I don't really want to impose or enforce anything on anyone. I will never say you have to move this here, or you should put this there. It's very intuitive in the way that it's almost more therapeutic in a way. So when we talk about your home, it's not necessarily how you have it decorated or where everything is. It's more about how those things make you feel. So when you're sitting, like I'm in my creative space right now, when I'm sitting here, I look at everything. I do notice that there's a patch that we have to paint on the wall, so that's got to get done. But other than that, everything in this space makes me feel really creative. It puts me in that flow state. It makes me feel connected, and it's also in feng shui in our wealth area. So I've got things that symbolize wealth and prosperity. So it's more of the energy and the intention that people put into their space as opposed to what it looks like. I will say I am one for like clean spaces. So when you were joking before we started recording, like, oh, I gotta make sure my toilet's clean. It's like, yeah, that's one thing I will suggest to people is making sure that their space is clean and not just the toilet, but, sweeping and the windows being clean and, things that sometimes we don't think about our windows or our mirrors or things,
and I will share.
it's,
I went and outside my door and looked, and there were some spider webs above in my entryway. So I was like, okay, spider webs are gone. So
yeah, but that's the thing. Sometimes I feel like we don't see these
Mhm.
very, visual cues. And to me, those I don't want to say dirty spots, but those areas in our homes that maybe are a little bit neglected or haven't been cleaned in a while, those might represent places in your life that are stagnant, or maybe that you're holding on too tightly, or that there's not enough energy flowing. So I would tune more into what the person's needing and what their intention is for their life, their vision for their life, and then what's happening in their home on an energetic level. Hopefully that makes a little bit more sense.
It does. Norma Jean just shared. I'll just pop it up here so you can see it. My space makes me feel like it's not me. I took my friend's advice on what they like and want to sell it all. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because when I first moved into this house, one of my clients is an interior decorator, and she wanted to come in and decorate my space, and I thought, well, no, this is my space, and I'm one
Mm-hmm.
of those people, I don't like everything to match, like I've got furniture in my bedroom that, there's a couple of pieces that might somewhat match, but, not really. So I like it to be kind of a mixed bag of tricks, I guess you'd say. And
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, I feel you on that, Norma Jean. I would feel the same way. Maybe you can start a piece at a time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just it too. Like, I think it comes down to making your space feel like it is yours. And
Mhm.
for me, like our homes represent our foundation in life. So when we're um, feeling like we're not really held, or like it's not a strong foundation because someone else built it or someone else put their energy or their flavor into it, that's where this home energetics work really comes into play to make it feel like it's your space, that you can
Yeah.
feel safe in it, and
Yeah.
you can blossom from that space.
Yeah, my home is always to me, that's my sanctuary, the place I can go to get away
Mm-hmm.
from the world if I need to. And so one of the
Mm-hmm.
things I like is my space to be a certain way, but then I like the people in my life to be not confronting kind of things,
Mm-hmm.
like I've had people in my home that their energy was, like, "Arr," and it's like, okay, you got to go. This is my sanctuary. We ain't having that shit here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's so true. I was told once that, if you have someone over at your house, in your space that just is carrying that heavy energy sort of thing, you can just, with intention, ask that energy to leave because it's not yours. And even just the
Mhm.
intention of asking it, like I do cleanses in our home and stuff like that. There's other
Yeah,
ways you
me
can do
too.
it too, but just even your intention to let it go, and it's not yours to hold. So that's a powerful one.
Yeah, yeah. Well, one of the things that I've learned since I've become a coach is that even when we're doing this, I knew when you were doing one-on-one in-person coaching that the energy you would kind of get attached to you, and you'd have to do a lot of cleansing and grounding afterwards. But I was shocked that it happens just as much, if not more, on the screen. And so there have been times it's like, oh, the energy was so drained and I'd have to go stand outside on the grass, and it's not that they were a bad person or anything like that. It's just their energy was so intense. And then I've had some people that their energy was so intense that I was so high that I couldn't sleep, and those people I'd have to go ground too. So it's amazing how that energy transfers and translates. All right, so let's see here. All right, I'm trying to look and see who all's here. All right, so we'll give it just a few more minutes and we'll see if anybody else is going to pop in. And because I don't remember who all had signed up saying that they would be here. So we'll just give a couple more minutes. And then, so when we do the drawing and we see who wants to be in the drawing, then what do you need from that person? Anything?
Or no, well, their name would be lovely. Yeah, okay. And I'd love to, I think you said we would be on video together, so it'd be nice to see the person. Yeah. But I would just like to have a conversation and open the space, space for them to just share what's going on.
All right. So we're going to, anybody that wants to be the recipient of this amazing gift, just put in the comments and make sure you're in the Make Lasting Change group. Then put it in the comments, #PeachyVibes. And so anybody that wants to be in the running, we will see who, and we can put you in the little queue to have all the sparks go and all that stuff. Well, we're going to play that game again. All right. So Norma Jean, you can't get the computer on? All right, Lynn, can you put #PeachyVibes? All right, I see that. And then, all right, now we're gonna have to, so Norma Jean, you need to put #PeachyVibes, and make sure that it's all one thing together so that when I put it in the scan thing, it'll recognize it. And you can't get video up on, you've got 2 different ones there now? Well, what I might can do is if you're the one that wins, I can give you the that's it. Perfect. And I can give you the link to maybe just come into the back room kind of thing. We'll figure it out. We'll see who's winning. So we'll give everybody a couple more minutes and see if anybody else wants to get in the draw. But I wanted to make sure, hey, we don't care if you're a hot mess.
Join the club.
Yeah. Notice I said hot mess. I just didn't say a mess. You're a hot mess. That means you're amazing mess, right? All right. Because one of the things I wanted to make sure everybody knew that they didn't have to get up on if they didn't want to. So, but it's such an amazing opportunity. I kind of want to put my #PeachyVibes in there, but I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to do it. I'll just have to do it later. And one of the things too is she's going to be doing a mini session. And so when the thing is that as a mini session, you're going to get a taste of it, but it's not going to be the full thing, So if it is something that you're interested in, we're going to be sharing a link for you to go ahead and purchase a session. And let's see, let me go ahead. Where's my phone here? Let me get off here for a second. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm not sure why, Lynn, but could you hear when you were back there? You just couldn't comment? Because I saw you back there, but I wasn't supposed to bring anybody on yet, so I didn't. All right, so give me just a second. And I'm going to share this. Copy. That's why I love Apple products.
Mm.
All right, so that is her info, and you can actually take it and copy and paste. Yes, and see in the video, it was a private chat. If you open your StreamYard chat, you will see my comments. Oh, okay. All right.
The other thing with that link too, Vicky, is that people can go ahead and get my free guide that you got too. So it's called From Mundane to Magic. So in that store, that with the link, then they can go ahead and get the free guide. So that's just a 10-page guide with some little tricks and tips to making your home feel a little bit more magic while doing those mundane cleaning tasks.
Yes, it was definitely very beneficial for me. All right, so I'm going to, I know you've got a time that you're working with, so I'm going to go ahead and do this right here real quick. Here we go. You can talk amongst yourselves. All right. I'm going to go ahead and draw. So crush fingers. Well, it's only showing recognizing one. So why is that? I've obviously got more than one there. So why is it not seeing it? All right, give me a second, guys.
No worries.
Because there's that one. Wonder if it's because she's just a face. It's just showing her Facebook user and not a name. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put me in here. And let's see if it'll pick that up. And then if it picks me, then that means that it's you, Norma Jean. Okay. Does that sound good?
That's a great idea.
If it does it then we know that it's just because it doesn't recognize that because you don't have a name on there. You're no name. All right. So now let me try it again. Yep, that was it then. All right. So we're doing the draw.
Good luck, everybody.
Oh, I was supposed to share. Damn it. All right. Well, hold on. Let me get back here real quick and present, share screen. Hopefully it's still, yeah, see? So it's you, Norma Jean.
Yay, congrats.
Yeah, sorry.
Vicky, are you sure you didn't want to be the winner?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Awesome.
Right. So what I'm going to do is, so Norma Jean, let me see if I can, where are you? All right. So let me send you the direct link and then you can pop on. Okay. So hold on a second. Let me grab it up. How do I do that when I'm in here? Okay, here we go. All right, I'm going to put it in your messenger, okay? Let me find you. I think if this is the right one. All right, Norma Jean. Did I put it in the right one? Let's see. Now let me get back over here and see if I can. Because I saw you back there, but I wasn't supposed to bring anybody on yet. So hold on. Why is it? There we go.
I was like, I recognize that voice.
I know. Okay, there we go.
So just while you're doing all the back end stuff, Vicki, I can share a little bit about what the winner will walk away with from this vision session. So our intentions for it. So the winner will walk away with a clear intention and vision for their space and for their life. They'll walk away with the ability to notice what areas of their life and home are out of balance. So that one's really important. Some practical steps to start balancing those areas in your home. Also some home cleaning rituals and ceremonies that you can move through, and then hopefully a deeper connection to your home and the magic it possesses.
All right, Norma Jean. Let me just paste it right here. Let's see. All right, Norma Jean, I put it in the comments on Facebook and on here. So go ahead and take that and jump on here real quick. And then once you do, then I will pop off. Oh, she says she's trying.
Awesome. Technology. I
know. It's wonderful when it's working right. Well, it's still wonderful. Totally. It's just not as easy to work with. Because see, I don't know, since we're on StreamYard, I don't know if I can't bring you on through Facebook because it's a different thing. I wonder if that would work. Do you want me to try that? Let me see if it'll let me bring you on this way. I want to get her while she's picking her nose or something, you know. Let's see what happens. I don't know what that does, though. All right, I'm going to try it. You see the duck? Well, then click the duck. And it should bring you onto the platform.
I was wondering for a minute what the duck was, but that's StreamYard.
Yeah.
It's like the duck.
So we'll give her another minute and let's just see. Mm-hmm. And then if nothing else, maybe, I don't know. So if you see the duck, are you able to do anything? Okay, she says pick someone else because she's having issues. Well, the only other person that wanted to be in there was Lynn. So, Lynn, are you here now? You're up.
Runner up.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Well, hell, I might get it after all.
There you go. It looked like Lynn was in the chat, but that was at the beginning of the call, I think.
Well, she's actually up here on the thing, but she's not there, so I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
So it's asking you to open the page in Safari, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I had to use Google Chrome.
Yeah.
That was the issue
Yeah,
on
see,
my
I always
computer
use
earlier.
Chrome myself. So Lynn, are you there? Okay. She said she can't get in. So I'm not sure Lynn's still here. Kimmy's here. Hey, Kimmy. All right. So Lynn, are you still here? Shoot, this is embarrassing. Oh, don't be embarrassed, Norma Jean. Goodness sakes. Hell, the other day I was having a hard time, and I do this all the time.
It's just something new to get used to.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm going to put this where it says bring them on video, and I don't know what will happen. Let's try it again. It says send request. So look and see if that gives you an option. So maybe it's on Facebook. So you copied the let's see, let me go back. What does it say? See, the thing is I can't tell so much because I think because it says, are you on your phone or are you on a desktop or a laptop or something? Because all this is saying here is that you copy, there's a link when you hit the duck and it opens up. It has a thing that says don't have either icon, follow these steps, copy the page link and then open Safari and post the link in the address bar, and that should put it here. But we don't have a lot of time to keep doing this because she only has a certain amount of time. So it looks like, let's see, Miss Kimmy, are you open to being up on the screen and getting the this amazing opportunity? Because Lynn's not here anymore, and Norma Jean can't get it to come up.
It looks like she just said she got it.
Did she? Okay.
Let's give it a try.
Yeah, let's try it.
Oh, and Lynn's back.
Okay.
Now all the winners in the house. Vicky, you are the winner too. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to pencil in another couple hours.
All right. So hold on a second. It looks like Lynn is back. So Lynn, we had went ahead and said that. All right. So I don't think Norma Jean's still able to get it. Norma Jean, give us a clue real quick. And if not, we're going to.
Send us a sign.
Yeah, give us a sign. And if not, we're going to let Lynn go ahead since she's back. Sorry about the false alarm there, Kimmy. All right. right. So we're just
Kimmy,
going
if
to
you
go
want
ahead.
to check out some, go ahead. Sorry.
Wait a minute. Kimmy says it's okay.
I was just going to say, Kimmy, if you want to check out some more of my work, I've got some free offerings in that link that Vicky posted. So should be up in the comments above there.
Yeah. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. I'm going to put it up here. All right.
Awesome,
And then,
thank
and for the next time, if your service offers a QR code, a lot of times it's good to put a QR code up and then people can get to it really quick. All right.
Cool.
So Lynn,
okay. Awesome.
Lynn, can you get back up on screen, and then you can be the winner chicken dinner today.
We are all winners here tonight, truly.
Oh, Kimmy, it's so exciting. I can't wait for us to experience this. So Lynn, are you able to get back into the actual back door here? The back room? Okay. So do you want to head and we can go ahead and go with Kimmy if you don't think you can. So you let me know. She said she's on her phone. She doesn't think she can get in because I'm going to be off screen. I'm not going to be on screen with you guys. It's just going to be you two. I think I saw somebody just throwing up some hearts. Who was that? All right. So Kimmy, let's see if you can get on.
Give this a go.
Yeah, there's a link. Hold on a second, Kimmy. Let's see. Lynn's trying it too. So hold on. Let's see. Let me get to, where's the invite button here? I'm going to copy this. I'm going to put it in the comments, and then you just grab that, and that should put you, in the back where you were before, but I think you were on your computer. No worries, Lynn. We just need to move it along. So see real quick if you can get on, and if you can, great. And if not, then we'll let Miss Kimmy jump in. So there's the StreamYard link. So Kimmy, go ahead and try it and see whoever gets there first is there's
the winner.
Working messy, there we are, right?
Yeah, yep, absolutely.
Yep. As Stacy always says, messy's good.
It's all good.
Yeah. So are you able to get the link there? Now, wouldn't it be funny if I end up getting to do this? I was trying so hard to let everybody
as the winner.
Say what?
You were chosen as the winner. That's awesome.
What do you mean, Lynn? What, not you? Did you try the link and see if you can get on, Lynn? Because I would think it would work, because you don't need to see you. You would just need to see her. So you would only need to see one person on the screen. You can't get the
They're
link.
having issues with the phone.
I don't understand that. So were you able to, Kimmy? I would think it would work no matter what. I see somebody coming.
The winner's arrived.
Winner. It doesn't matter how you got here, you just get here, right?
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
Right, so I'm going to pop off really quick so that she can focus on you and explain to everybody what's going on, okay?
Okay, cool.
Hello, hello. Is this Lynn?
No, this is Kimmy.
Hello, Kimmy. Okay, I wasn't sure who I was speaking with. Welcome.
That's okay.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you for being here.
You're
So
welcome.
did you hear any of the intro into what we're going to be doing today?
That I didn't.
Okay.
I just got done eating my dinner, so.
Well, so did you hear anything about what we're doing tonight, like from Vicky's Facebook
I know Vicky
group?
talked a little bit about it the other day, so.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so I'm going to take you through a very shortened version of one of my one-on-one vision sessions. So what this would be is kind of like a one-on-one coaching session. And what we're really going to move into is just what is going on in your home, in your space that you're having a hard time with. I think I'd just like to start with that and see where we're at.
Okay. So how can I help you?
So just tell me, what are you experiencing in your home right now, or how are you feeling in your home right now?
Well, I'm like hardly ever here. And when I am here, it's quiet because I don't know. Well, I'd like to get rid of a lot of stuff, downsize, even more than what I did a few months ago. Because I live in a mobile home and there's like boxes everywhere because I can't afford to pay for storage. So it's been that way since I've been in here, and I've been here 4 years, but I'm also starting to consider looking for a different place because this really isn't extremely safe. Like hardly any electrical outlets work. If you plug something in, it's very loose and it almost falls out. And when the wind blows, you can feel the air come through the outlets. Plus, I have this. It was like this when I moved in 4 years ago. Now I've developed a new water leak in my living room, and unfortunately, it's above like my TV and my electrical stuff that sits on a table. So I'm afraid if that leaks, it's gonna set my place ablaze.
Totally.
So I'm looking to find a better place.
So in the meantime, you work outside of the home. Obviously, you're not at home very often, you said?
No, I do work. I work as a billing. Like I'm a medical biller. I clean up claims. And then I try to stay active and stuff so I'm not stagnant.
Yeah. And I mean, if you're not feeling super comfortable in your home, you probably don't feel like you want to go spend all day hanging out or all evening. Just, it's not, maybe, would you consider it your sanctuary or not quite at this point?
It can kind of be like my sanctuary because I don't have a problem with being here. Obviously I was here all weekend because I was sick as a dog. So I kind of took refuge in my house. During COVID, well, I never stayed home. Like I just got in my car and drove around, but it's not that I didn't like my place. I like it, but it's just that, it's a trailer. Let's face it, if the weather gets wonky here, and it does sometimes, I don't want to come home and have to wake up in Kansas somewhere.
Totally. Yeah.
So
And that's interesting too. I've never spoken to someone who had a mobile home, but it's almost like it's not, maybe as grounded as like a home that was built, with a basement and all the things, right? It's you've got the ability to move
very
it around.
sturdy. Yeah, in fact, I can remember
Interesting.
my first year moving in, when the wind would blow, my trailer would rock.
Wow.
And that old song by Carole King, it was very true. You felt it move under your feet.
Wow. Hey. So when it comes to, you were talking about the boxes and stuff like that, are those boxes full of things that you want to keep, or are you willing to part with some of that?
Oh, I'm willing to part with stuff because let's face it, I'm 52 going on 53. God only knows. I don't want to have to take care of it. In fact, before I moved in here 4 years ago, how it happened is my ex kicked me out of my house. And my son. And I was homeless for a few months, and my stuff got put into storage. And it actually taught me that less is more. And so, like, over the years, I had knickknacks, and then I had people give me stuff or make me stuff, and it's like, I don't want knickknacks. In fact, I was telling one of my friends when I moved in here, if I could, I'd get a dumpster and dump it all in the garbage. Just get rid of it, because I just, I don't really do anything with it. I don't want to have to keep dusting knickknacks. It's just a waste of my time. I could be doing something more useful.
And that's the thing, when we bring lots of stuff in our home, or when people bring lots of stuff into our home, it does seem to get like that cluttered feeling can really start to impact our energy. It can start to impact our emotions and how we feel about things. So yeah, I would say when you're ready to start moving through that process of cleaning, like you said, a couple months ago, you started to downsize. I would keep that momentum as much as you can and try to get rid of the stuff that just doesn't serve anymore. And that's, like knickknacks, I don't like them either, because like you said, you got to dust them and you got to clean them and you got to move them and you got to, so yeah, I would, for me, that would be something to start with and continue your momentum on, is to get rid of the things that no longer just feel good in the home. And when it comes to the water leak that you were telling, is that something that you can get fixed, or someone else's home that they need to fix it, or is it a rental situation?
I rent it. So I rent it, and we got new landlords. Well, my old landlords they like supervise the trailer park because they're used to it. So the new landlord kept them on. Well, they should have been fixing it, like my bathroom. There's weak spots on the floor, so between my tub and toilet, God forbid, you could fall through. My ceiling needs my bathroom, and half the hall floor going from my living room to my bedroom and near the bathroom. So like half of that floor in the hallway towards my bedroom, it should all be like completely gutted. My bathroom should be gutted because the ceiling's literally like molded. It's like beginning to want to fall in. Part of it's hanging. I've told them about this. It's been like this. The toilet don't want to flush right now. I mean, just new things, So like if I flush and say someone excrements number 2, you can smell it come through my walls into my house.
Oh, no.
It's disgusting. Yeah. So it's like, it's really gross. And like, if you go under my sinks, like where people put your stuff, it just smells like backed up fecal matter. And I've told them, I'm like, you got to do something. Clean out the, septic, because we have water well. But it's like, they're not very ambitious people. And I've been harping on them since before they sold this place.
Yeah. And that's the thing that gets really tricky when it's not our place. Like, I also rent our home here. We have really great landlords, but they live out of town. So when we need stuff done, we either have to get it done or call them and hope that someone can come, from 7 hours away. So, But yeah, it's definitely, I would say that's another thing is to stay on top of when it comes to like the energy in the home is fixing the repairs that need to be fixed, because when we spend time in those areas that are making us feel, not nice, you use the word disgusting, like that's not the way
Pretty
that
much
anyone
how
wants
it
to feel in
feels.
their home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I've got a
So
big
is there any
stain on my ceiling. It's a very eyesore.
Yeah. Is there anything that you really love about your home that you're living in right now?
I like the fact that I'm not in an apartment complex. I have my own space. I don't have to listen to people doing things above me, below me, either side of me. I do. It's just nice to have my own porch. If I want to sit
Yeah.
outside, I can. I have a bench. The location's great because at night, especially if we have wonderful weather, I go out there and I'll sit on my porch and I take pictures of the night sky. Vicky can attest to it, and a lot of people. I do take pictures a lot, and I'll take it of the sky and I can see like the stars. Oh, it's like peaceful. So that part
Beautiful.
is the nice part.
And I think the thing too is when we're working on potentially having a different living environment, like if you are looking for a new place, that is in the future. It's happening right now. So what we can tune into is, and you can be, like you just did, grateful for what we have in this moment, and just find the little glimmers in the home that you're in right now that just make you feel held and make you feel safe and make you feel happy, like the night sky that makes my heart light right up, because we have that out here. We live out in the country and I can see all the stars, and it's just such a beautiful experience. So something to do, if you don't already, is to incorporate like a gratitude practice into your daily practices. So you could just, especially when it comes to your home, just say every day that you're grateful for one thing about your home, even if you are struggling with the other things, right? So, and the other thing too, and feel free to grab it from that link that Vicky posted. I do have a free guide that you can work through called Mundane to Magic. So this is just like the mundane cleaning tasks that we have to move through that can really, I kind of put a spin on them. And so we can invite a little bit more magic into our home. So something you can look into as well. I won't go too much deeper because I have to keep my time here. But is there anything else you'd like to ask, or anything else you'd like to share with me tonight?
What else do I like? I like a lot of things that have nature to it. I'm drawn to that. So for me, when I moved into this place 4 years ago, hard to believe, it was 5 minutes down the road from my ex. I moved here so that, because we had a son. He's grown up now, but he was still going to school. So if he stayed at my house or his dad's, he could still take the same bus, go to the same school, have his friends. And I thought that was ideal. And then just like when I pull in here, like last night, I came home. I had to go to the store, and then on my way in, as you come into the entrance, and you have to go extremely slow because obviously it's a trailer park, there was like 7 deer in this field. And I'm like, yes, you can't get that. You can't get that down. Like, well, where I work too, I'm surrounded by nature. So I take daily walks.
That's
And
beautiful.
I take pictures of that too. So I'm blessed. I'm very blessed to live in the country,
Yeah.
You can't get that in the city or suburbs.
You just can't. Yeah. And so for your working situation too, like how do you find that your office space, how do you feel in your office space or wherever you work during the day? Because you do spend lots of time at work, you said.
Yeah. So during the day, our building used to be a correction facility for the wayward boys. So it was a juvie hall home. Okay.
Wow.
So yeah, it was really wild learning about it. And so I have this cubicle, and so when I sit in there, it's like my desk is stuck on this one wall. I have the
Wow.
furnace facing me, so I mean, there's like no room to play, very little room. I mean, it's cute, but I tried to put myself in the position of, God, if I was a bad kid who had to live in this room, it's smaller than my bedroom. And I'm like,
Wow.
how did they put these kids in here? It's a unique building. And I'll tell you what, I worked in the hospital, probably 20, 30 minutes away from where I work. And I was there for 2 years, and I was a screener for COVID. And I'm the main person you saw. So at any given time, if anyone went nuts, God forbid, snuck in a weapon, I'd be the first person they'd take out,
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
now where I work, because it's an old corrections facility, we have zombie apocalypse, so to speak. We will be safe because it's bulletproof. So I mean, that part is nice. That part is nice. And but like, I shut my door. Don't get me wrong, I love to have it open every now and again. But like, I'll hang my coat over my window so I have privacy. I can still see out the one window, but it gets so loud because the cubicles in the floor, and I work with amazing people, but I still like to have that quiet, that
totally your space at work, for sure. Yeah. Well, it's really nice to hear you like seeing the glimmers, like I said, in your work environment. Cause I don't know how comfortable I'd feel working in a juvie hall. Personally, I've never done that before.
When I found that out, I was like, wow, that explains why, like, our doors, they're magnetized. So you have to use your badge to get in. And then I thought it would be like, say you have one of those pushing doors, you could just push it open. You can't do that with a magnet door. You literally have to use your badge to get in. You can't just turn around and hold it open because it closes so quick. But you got to be very careful how you close it, because you could damage the magnetic. It's really weird, but it's cool.
Cool. Well, see, that's the thing. And like I said, I'm happy to hear that there's some glimmers in it, but probably the biggest takeaway tonight, Kimmy, would be to set up a gratitude practice for the things that you are grateful for. And nature, when our living environments aren't ideal, I'll say, or you're struggling with them, or you're not super settled, maybe it's not your place, it's not your home per se. Nature can make us feel really held and really safe. And it can show us that there's abundance all around us when our homes maybe aren't that place, right? I love that you're able to connect, and making that a part of your daily practice is really beautiful. And then a gratitude practice would be something. And yeah, feel free to grab that free guide that I put up in that link. And maybe you can incorporate some of those little, cleaning tasks that can make you feel a bit more connected to your home and your workspace. But I'll wrap it up there. Kimmy, it was so nice to chat with you. Thank you for popping on. I'm glad we figured out all that tech stuff. Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Kimmy. Thank you. And I put an apology in the chats for Norma Jean and Lynn, and I think one of the things was, I think Lynn might have didn't see some of the links that I put in the comments. And but whatever reason, you ladies, I'll take care of you some way or another. I promise. I'll make it up to you.
Well, I will just come back on the show and
we can do
another round.
Yeah. That's what we'll do. We'll do it another time. And then that way everybody can get a chance, maybe a little 15-minute thing per person or something. Give a few people. I don't know. We'll just see. But again, I apologize for that. But thank you so much for being here today. I'm so grateful. And thank you, Kimmy, for coming in and giving her the opportunity, because I was about to have to do it,
She wasn't sad about it.
I wasn't. I thought, man, oh man, I'm going to do, oh man. But that book she's telling you about, I have used that so many times since she gave it to me. And it helps. Even if you're not happy with your home environment, it makes it seem better.
Okay.
So just
I'm
remember
excited.
that. Yeah. So get
Yeah,
that book,
thank you.
utilize it, and you'll be happy you did. And then you'll have the link. You can actually check her out. And so thank you, ladies. You're snatch. Lynn, bless your heart. Now she's back on her computer. But I
Next
promise.
time, Lynn.
Next time, and we'll make it up
Next
to you. I
time.
promise. I promise.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
So thank you again. And I can't wait to see what everybody says because the replay is going to be out for everybody. But Krista, you're such a treasure, and I love to seeing you be able to work a little bit of your magic, even though it was really condensed because we didn't get on as quick as we had hoped to. But hey, you know, what is it? Stacy says, just do the thing, right? So we did the thing, and that's where we are. So I'll get with you, and we'll see when is a good time for you to do this in the future.
Sounds great. Awesome. Well,
All
thank
right.
you so much for having me, Vicki. That was wonderful. Thanks, Kimmy, for being here with us.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
you.
Thank you.
Have a great night,
right.
everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you more than you know.
Anytime.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Bye, Kimmy.
Bye.